Hey guys, Takuyasugi here with a new hero on Korean Lost Saga. This is the 100th hero of the game. This is called Demon Thief. It's a player-created character over there, so that's pretty special. So it should be pretty fun. Let's check it out. What it can do. 3-hit basic, 3rd-hit launches. Pretty nice, pretty high up. You can repeat the loop, as you can see here, but you don't have much to do after the second version. But you can jump cancel this for easy jump combo after doing the launcher. And that's really good to do. It's best to jump cancel and use your juggles for the air. You can do a lot of neat things out of the air. We'll get to that in a minute though. So yeah, moving on, we have a hold D on this character and it uses the passive. You have a 4-bar passive. So if you use the hold D, you can see my passive went down, but it recharged pretty quickly. And it's a 2-hitter hold D. You hold D once and then you lightly tap it after. And then you get that second claw. And the second claw will bounce down. So it's really, really nice. You can see the first hit kind of does a little mini kind of feint, a flinch. I'm not sure if that's a feint or a flinch, half feint or flinch. But yeah, the second hit will get you a nice bounce down. And you can do some juggles off of that. You can see the hold D is actually the same function in the air. It's only airborne. And you can jump cancel in between this. You can see how you do like a little flip, and this can be good for, crossing up someone, especially if you want to do like, your hold D in the air after doing this. Like you can just confuse people with the flip, and you can take them down, like going back and forth doing that. So it's pretty neat. We'll show you more about that with the jump attack in a second. And dash attack. Your dash attack is a really simple but nice attack, and has pretty good range to it as well. As you can see, it traveled pretty far and gave me a nice feint effect. And you want to use your hold D off of this, and that'll get you easy juggle setups, and you can do a lot of stuff off of that. So it's got good combo potential as long as you have your passive bar ready, which you usually do on this character. It charges pretty fast. So moving on, jump attacks. You probably see me do most of them. But here's the 2-hitter. It's a light D. Nothing really fancy about it. You can see it does a half feint though. So that's pretty nice for that. I'm not sure if you can get a double feint. It looks like it's too short range, so it's not like Samurai. And if you hit the second attack, it's just gonna knock down. So you're not getting a double hit to feint or anything like that. You also have an air dash. And you can see here, it travels pretty far. You can actually cancel this in mid-attack and do your a swipe up, as you can see there, and do the first hit of your jump attack, as you see. You can also go into your hold D off of that, which is probably a good idea at times. Your hold D is basically the same thing, and it won't bounce down the first hit of the hold D in the air. As you can see there, it does that same little flinch as it does on the ground, but the second hit will. And that's what you're going for if you want to use your hold D in the air. And you can also, use that jump cancel with your hold D in the air as well. So if you start this, you can actually keep this going. And that's a neat thing to do. It's pretty flashy. It's a little bit awkward to do, but it's pretty flashy and nice. And if you use your air dash in conjunction with your first hit, it's not. You can see it half feints, but if you connect it with your follow up on the first part of the jumper, it just knocks back pretty far. So that's nothing you want to really go for. So moving on, let's go check out our defensive schemes down here. Say hello to our robot buddies down here. It does have a counterattack, so the counterattack is a half feint. And you can use your hold D off of this, and you can see it falls to the ground. So it stands to reason if you do your hold D quick enough off your counter, you can guarantee yourself a launcher, juggle starter. So that's really, really nice. So skills are a little bit hard for me to interpret. They range from simple to complex. They might have other effects to them that I can't really discover on my own, but I'll annotate it if I figure out other stuff about it. So here's the weapon skill. You summon little demons behind people, and it kind of puts them into like a scared status, and it is AoE, as you see, and they pop up. And it's a nice little stun. You can dash attack someone off and start your juggles or such. And I do believe it hits grounded. Let's double check. It doesn't hit grounded, my bad. So yeah, it's a nice thing to throw out on people if they're, in a crowd or something for an easy long stun. So moving on, armor. Armor, it has a similar AoE effect. Let's go ahead and bring up all the people here, all my NPCs. So you can see little hands grab anyone in the AoE and slam them down. And I'm pretty sure this does hit ground, so let's double check. Yep, sure does. And you can juggle off of that. It's really nice for keeping juggles and stuff going. Helmet, this is one that might confuse me a little bit. You can see you throw out a little cloud or AoE cloud, point blank AoE, and it puts a little demon on someone's face. I'm assuming it blinds your opponent, but you know, it's hard to check that kind of thing on my own, but it's safe to say it probably blinds someone. Let's check for AoE, because you know, I forgot to check this. Yeah, it's AoE. Pretty nice AoE. So yeah, I do believe people can actually still attack and everything in it. Let's double check with the robots. Say hello to them again. So yeah, it does a little stun where you could dash attack at first, and it probably does a little prolonged blind. But yeah, you know, it's hard for me to really gauge what that actually does on my screen when I can't actually swap to or demonstrate it while recording. So yeah, sorry about that. And trinket, this is another one that's confounded me. You throw out this little squeaky guy from your backpack. You can see your backpack's right there. And it hits someone, it half faints them, and it does some kind of cloud that approaches you. You can see the cloud is following me. But I'm not sure what that does, guys, and I apologize. You can leave me a comment telling me what it does if you figure it out, and I'll annotate it in and everything. So yeah, a lot of combo potential behind this character. A lot of easy setups, you know, with your dasher and your hold Ds. A lot of cross-up potential, you know, confusing getting past someone's defense. And the counter-attack is just awesome, especially in conjunction with the hold D. And it's got a lot of nice AoE skills, so it's really good for team fights. So the 100th hero is a really strong hero, and you know, I would highly recommend playing this character. It's got a lot of upside to it. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time.